Slugs and snails can quickly turn a thriving garden into a frustrating battleground, especially when you've carefully mulched your beds to conserve moisture and protect the soil, only to find that the very mulch you laid down becomes a haven for these relentless pests. Understanding how to stop slugs and snails even when mulching is crucial for any gardener who wants healthy plants without constant damage. Mulch is an essential tool for gardeners, improving soil health by retaining moisture, suppressing weeds, and regulating temperature. However, the damp, shaded environment mulch creates is perfect for slugs and snails, which seek out moist, cool places to hide during the day and emerge at night to feed. Soft, fine-textured mulches like grass clippings or straw hold moisture too well, creating a slug-friendly habitat. If left unchecked, these pests can devastate seedlings and leafy vegetables. Not all mulches offer the same shelter or moisture levels. When dealing with slugs, the type of mulch you use matters more than you might expect. Rough, coarse mulches such as pine bark nuggets or wood chips create a drier surface that slugs find difficult to cross. The sharp texture irritates their soft bodies, making them avoid these areas. Strulch, a lightweight fibrous wood mulch, also works well to keep soil moist but without the excessive dampness that slugs love. Avoid fresh grass clippings or dense leaf mold as mulch in slug-prone areas because these retain moisture and create cozy hiding spots. Instead, allow organic mulches to dry out before application, and don't pile mulch up against the stems of plants where slugs can easily shelter and feed. Mulch alone won't solve slug problems, especially if your garden is prone to these pests. Combining mulching with other slug deterrents makes a big difference. Copper tape or copper flashing placed around garden beds and pots acts as an invisible barrier. When slugs attempt to cross copper, they receive a mild shock that deters them. This method is safe, durable, and highly effective. Beer traps are another well-known tactic. Just bury small containers at soil level and fill them with cheap beer. Slugs are drawn to the yeast scent, fall in, and drown. While this doesn't eliminate all slugs, it helps reduce their numbers. Natural materials like crushed eggshells create sharp edges that slugs dislike crawling over. Diatomaceous earth made from fossilized algae works similarly by dehydrating slugs when dry, although it needs reapplication after rain. Coffee grounds scattered around plants are believed to repel slugs thanks to the caffeine content, though results can vary. Wood ash, with its alkaline nature, disrupts slug slime trails and movement, but should be used sparingly as it can alter soil pH. Slugs thrive in cluttered, moist environments. Removing their daytime hiding places can greatly reduce their presence. Clearing away rocks, weeds, and dense ground cover near your plants removes shelter and forces slugs to venture into the open, where they are more vulnerable. Watering habits also affect slug activity. Watering in the early morning rather than evening lets the soil surface dry out during the day, making conditions less hospitable at night when slugs feed. Avoid overwatering as damp soil encourages slug survival. Encouraging natural predators is an effective long-term strategy. Birds, frogs, toads, and hedgehogs all consume slugs. Creating a garden environment with birdhouses, small ponds, or log piles can attract these helpful animals to keep slug populations in check. For gardeners who use no-dig or minimal disturbance methods, mulch plays a critical role in soil health, but can attract slugs if not managed properly. In this system, coarse mulches such as wood chips or strulch work best. Applying these mulches in thin layers and allowing them to dry helps reduce slug habitat. Copper tape around beds or pots can protect delicate seedlings in no-dig gardens, while hand-picking slugs at night remains an effective direct control method. Alternating mulch types seasonally can also help keep slug numbers down. No method completely eliminates slugs, and a small amount of feeding is often tolerable. Slugs are part of a balanced ecosystem and rarely cause total devastation unless their numbers become excessive. Regular inspection, especially in damp conditions, helps catch problems early. Hand removal is the safest way to control small populations without harming beneficial insects or pets. When damage is severe, integrating the methods discussed above, correct mulch choice, barriers, traps, habitat management, and encouraging predators, will bring slug pressure down. Protecting your garden from slugs and snails while enjoying the benefits of mulching requires a thoughtful, multi-layered approach. Choosing the right mulch with a rough texture creates a less inviting surface. Adding copper barriers or traps provides effective defenses. Managing your garden environment to eliminate slug hiding places and encouraging natural predators builds a balanced ecosystem. Adjusting watering habits reduces moisture that attracts slugs, and regular monitoring keeps you ahead of problems. When all these strategies work together, you can enjoy healthy, mulched beds without the frustration of slug damage. Your garden can thrive with the soil protection and moisture retention mulch provides, without sacrificing your plants to these slow but persistent pests. If this guide helped you rethink your slug control strategies, subscribe to Hydrohaven for more practical gardening wisdom. Share it with others battling slugs so everyone can enjoy gardens full of healthy, unscathed plants. Together, let's build gardens that flourish under mulch and keep the slugs out.